A Contessa 26 unfinished project boat, which is currently summer July 2025 here at Preston Marina in Lancashire, northwest England. We are the marina operators. I work for the marina, and this boat has become abandoned in our boatyard, and so we are attempting to sell the boat under a lien to contribute towards outstanding unpaid storage invoices, but if we do sell the boat, we will sell it with without the encumbrances of the outstanding storage. So here it is. We think the boat's roughly 1974, Contessa 26, and we've got a nice high gloss. It needs a clean bit of high gloss, but I think 2-pack painted, but to a very high standard top sides. And then it looks to me as if the gel coat, well, the anti-fouling and gel coat below the waterline has been very smoothly stripped back to reveal the laminate. And I'm not a marine surveyor, but to my untrained, unexpert eye, that all looks very smooth and very sound indeed. One of the biggest problems I think that will be faced by the owner of this boat will be the rudder and the tiller are totally absent, and we're out of contact with the owner, so I'm not optimistic in being able to recover those. The gudgeons are in place, the bronze gudgeons are in place, and I believe Jeremy Rogers, who designed and built the boat, obviously he has passed away, but the Contessa is a mark that's well regarded and well supported, and I'm told that the remnants of the Jeremy Rogers business might still be able to help provide information on getting a new tiller and rudder, although of course no one should be under any illusion that that won't be quite an expensive thing to do. But it otherwise seems in good sound, and in fact it looks to have been, I've just climbed up the ladder, so forgive the break in commentary, but the refit that has been abandoned looks to have been proceeding to a good quality standard. And another thing we know is absent is the mainsail. There is a very dirty looking furling Jekyll's jib on the furling gear. I haven't pulled the sail out, and to be honest, I don't intend to. We don't expect that we're going to see very much. I'd be amazed if that couldn't be made serviceable. But there is no mainsail at all. That seems to be absent, as well as the tiller and rudder. But anyway, but going down into the cockpit, you can see there probably the teak woodwork. All in good order. Quick peep into this. Oops, what's fallen down? One of the washboards just fell behind me. Into the lazarette area, there is the installation of what looks like to be a diesel blown air heating system in there. Still a bit of storage room in there. I think that's possibly the engine fuel tank in there. Again, the teak cockpit seating, all looks good. The cockpit lockers. Let's see if I can open the cockpit locker. Why is that proving hard to open? There we go, just my clumsiness. That's a nice deep clean cockpit locker. That's looks like the ducting for the heater. Let's see what's in here. Just a bit of storage and a few spare fuel and tools, etc. And then now here is a clue to an interesting aspect of the refurb, a Beta Marine engine panel. We don't know much about this boat, but we do know the previous owner to the one who owns it now. We knew the previous owner fairly well, and he is responsible for much of the refit work, and he had fitted a new Beta Marine diesel engine, which is to a greater extent installed, I think it's fair to say, and I'll show you that in a moment. And I don't think ever did any running, and I'll show you the engine in a moment. But before we get to that, just a quick pan around inside the saloon. Beautiful woodwork on this. I mean, they really don't build them like they used to. And it's a hot summer's day and it's been dry for a while, but it does feel pretty dry in here, I have to say. I do know that, I'm going to show you in a moment, that there is rainwater getting into the bilges because the cockpit floor is not screwed down, which provides access to the full engine bay, but needs to be screwed down and sealed in order to stop rainwater getting in, and that is not the case. But anyway, it will enable me to show you the engine installation in a moment. But sea toilet, which again looks to be nicely plumbed in, never used. It looks like the pipe work to the outlet still needs to be put in. No cushions are apparently available with the boat for the V-berth. Don't know where they are, but there are cushions back in the saloon for the other two berths, which I was just sitting on. You can just see they seem all right. The quarter berths go all the way back. Gas little cooker and sink combination unit there. It's a moulded headlining, a gel coat headlining, so no saggy headlinings, and no apparent big rivers of water coming underneath the windows. I'm not saying it's been snuff dry, but it certainly doesn't seem to have got very wet either. It all feels pretty good in here on a summer's day. So yes, going back to this engine discussion. There's some light streaming in there. Let me try and move. Hopefully you can see it a bit better if I come here. I'll put my hand up. So I'm going to take the wooden steps for showing access to the front of this beta engine. I'm not certain what model it is, but my guess is in the 12-15 horsepower region. And it is my honest belief that that engine has never run. It's certainly never done any sea or water hours. And as I say, it does look to a greater extent to be installed. And I haven't tried to turn it over. I actually shouldn't have done that on the video because I should really just be check the oil, etc. first. But I do believe it will turn over, and it is a 0 hours engine. And then going back to this cockpit sole, so this panel that I'm lifting now should be screwed down, but it isn't, and that's allowing rainwater to get into the bilges. But it does also enable me to show you, I hope you can see it with the sunshine, the I'll try and shade the screen a bit. So sunny, I can't really see what I'm filming, but anyway, we've got new exhaust, new muffler there, lovely bespoke fabricated stainless steel exhaust pipe there. The owner that we knew quite well, who had done most of this refit work, sadly no longer with us, but he was an engineer and fabricator, so I'm sure his work will be of a good quality. So there we go, we've got this Contessa 26, which we need to demonstrate reasonable steps to show that we gave every chance of realising the best value for the boat. Now that may mean that we put the boat on something like eBay in a few weeks' time, but we thought we would give other opportunities like YouTube and our own website a chance first. So here we go, Contessa 26 project boat, Preston Marina. Description, well, more information in the link below, and if anybody wants to come and view, we can make the arrangement by appointment, and we are open to suggestions and offers for consideration at this stage. Okay, I hope that's interesting. Thank you.